double burger. Chuck, I had a double burger. Chuck, 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 Chuck. Hello, Porkins. What's up, guys? Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Aloha. All right. Man, what a busy couple days. Guys, I've got so much to do. I've been, how many videos have I put out recently? And I've got 5 more that I need to make like by tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to do it. There's something that's got to go. Are you going to D23? I plan to. You signed the petition. Oh my God. I heard about that. I chose not to report on that. I know. There's just a lot going on, man. There's a lot I need to do. Thank you to Be Yourself Adventures for the $2, David. I'm going to be at Disneyland November 17th through the 18th. I'll be there one of those days, I think. Yeah, no, I knew the petition you were talking about. I have a couple of friends who signed it as well. The thing is about that is that I don't know what to believe. You know, like who knows what is the reason for some of these things. Happy birthday, Jeffrey. Way to go, man. Yeah, who knows like what the reality is? Like who's in charge of who's making those decisions, the ultimate decisions? I have no idea. I don't know if it's Chapek, Tomorrow, Potrock. No, I have no idea. I have no idea. I believe the Main Street, you know, I remember saying when they had the This Is It farewell tour for Main Street Electrical Parade, I remember saying at the time, we'll see. We'll see. Because I've heard that before. Happy birthday to you as well, James. Boy, it's everybody's birthday today. And a merry unbirthday to Christopher Quinn. Thank you very much for the $5. Here's for the quadruple shot of espresso to get the videos out. You know, it's not the fact that I need sleep, which I do. I need like eight hours every day, which is unfortunate, but I do have to get 8 hours. But yeah, I just need more time, man. There's just not enough time. And I can't even all the caffeine in the world doesn't help me. I just get tired. I can go to bed on a pot of coffee. Is this going to be the last time? No, probably not. What petition am I talking about? There's a petition going around that's started by former Disney Imagineers, as I understand it, that want to get Chapek fired, basically. Main Street Electrical Parade. Boy, you know what? It sure does tug at the you know, those vintage strings that we all love about Disneyland. It does tug on those strings, but it should be something that's done in addition to the other stuff that we get, in addition to the regular daytime parade or the holiday parade or whatever. The last time they had Main Street Electrical Parade, we also had Sensational. Thanks to Yolanda Ornelas for the $3. It should be a gift. The Main Street Electrical Parade should be a gift. Something extra. It shouldn't be the parade. The parade is Magic Happens. I want Magic Happens. I want to be treated well. So I want Disney to value my business. World of Color is coming back. That's why they're working on it. And so is Fantasmic is coming back. They're working on that. It's just taking forever. I don't know if this is the 50th or not. It might be. We really should. I don't know why they can't bring back Magic Happens other than there's not enough cast, but I don't know if that's the case or not. Kenny Ryman, thank you very much for the $2 gift. He says, Happy Halloween. What are you guys doing for Halloween? It feels like every year I say this. Halloween's over. Halloween has been over for weeks for me. What about you guys? Is it still Halloween for you? Thank you to Andrea Dopiarala. Haven't made a live stream in a while. Happy belated birthday. Thank you very much. Excellent content on Fresh Baked and these podcasts. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much, Andrea. Anybody in the park right now? Who's at Disneyland as we speak? I'm in the mood to buy a treat. Right, I think that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Christopher. It should be in addition to. In addition to. Andre Linares, are you saying that you are at Disneyland right now? Is that what you're saying? Where are you at? Andre, what part of Disneyland are you at? I'm going to pull up my handy dandy notebook. Marianne Biscup gifted $5. Buy yourself a souvenir light bulb. Again, I don't know what that means. Oh, is that for Main Street Electrical Parade? I never bought one of those. Is that a thing? I didn't even know that was a thing. No, I don't want that. I want the mobile app. Andre is sitting at the French market. Andre, would you like some beignets, or would you like to? Would you like me to take you somewhere else to buy or to get another treat? Hey, there's Deanna. I was wondering if you're going to show up for the live stream. Hi, Deanna. I met Deanna Bowers in the park yesterday. It was lovely. She is as lovely and nice and sweet in person as she was, or as she has been in these live streams. Very happy to have met you, Deanna. And your husband, Daryl. Let's see. Yeah, we haven't put that video out yet, have we? Liz and I were there on Monday for that rainy day. Boy, I'm so far behind. And we got the strawberry chocolate beignets. They were pretty good. Is Andre thinking? Wait, did D23 make some kind of announcement? Okay, would you like regular beignets, Andre, or the chocolate strawberry beignets? Let's go to the Mint Julep Bar. Oh, it's in an hour from now. Andre, would that be okay? It's an hour from now. Thank you to Kenny Ryman for your $2 gift. What's your favorite Halloween candy? Well, if it's Halloween candy, I do like candy corn. Sonia Gil Arroyo gifted $5. Hi, David. I keep some Halloween decorations all year round. Wow, that's crazy. I don't know what to put it in its place. An hour is fine, he says. Okay, well, do you want the chocolate strawberry then? I guess because they're pretty good. But I don't know, sometimes people just like the plain ones, so. I have not gotten my magic key thing back yet. I have a feeling they sent it to my old address. My birthday was great. I spent it at Disneyland for half the day, then came home and had a lovely evening with the family. It was great. Okay, chocolate strawberry in an hour. Are you? Oh, I keep asking you questions. Andre, we're going to get this order placed eventually. Andre, is it just you, or are you with a bunch of people? What are my thoughts on the Chapek petition? That's how I opened the show, Doug or Brandon. You gotta. I don't have any thoughts about it because I don't know who's actually making these decisions for sure. It's just a Disney thing for me. So a party of 20. Okay. Stephen Crawford, get the $10. David, I would get very nervous about when they rename the Rivers of America to Lake Nona. Happy belated birthday. Like the video of Sophia with the dot paint. Is this bingo training? Me and 4 others. So I'm going to get you a 6-pack then. I'm going to get you a 6-pack. One for each of you. Okay. Bada bing. Bada bing, bada bing. Now, hopefully, we'll still be live when it's time for me to hit the button. Remind me, you guys, you got to remind me to hit the button at like 8 o'clock because I may forget. Did downtown Disney parking prices go up too? I don't think so, but I can't say with certainty. They went up to 30 also? Why? No, downtown Disney pays by the hour, right? Jeff Podges get the $5. Visiting Disneyland DCA for the first time, first week of December from Buffalo. Hope Genie is running by then. Yeah, it should be going by December. Deania gifted $5. Thank you very much, Deania. Thank you for yesterday, David. It made our trip awesome. Excuse me. A little coffee coming back on me. It was lovely to meet you, Deania, and thank you very much. You guys are great. As far as I know, Dream Key is still sold out, yes. Yeah, Sophia's doing well. Her eye is almost healed up, probably be completely healed up in the next 2 days or so, I think. Am I excited for the new Buzz Lightyear movie? You know, I just found out that I thought that was going to Disney Plus. That's going in theaters. They're putting that Buzz Lightyear movie in theaters. I had no idea. Have I dined at Splitsville? Once. I've been to Splitsville once when they first opened it up. We went bowling, got some nachos. I haven't had a meal there. The nachos were okay if I recall, and I don't remember what else we got, but it was okay. Well, sold out, yes, but paused, yes, also. It's both of those things. When they say sold out, that means it's until well, sure. Hey, lots of actors go straight to streaming. Brad Pitt made a Netflix video or movie. There's another movie coming out real soon that's straight to Netflix. No, that's the whole straight to streaming thing. Nah, that's not a thing. Lots of actors go straight to streaming. The problem I had with Splitsville with the bowling alley where the lanes were too narrow. Non-Disney question. What is it really like to live in Orange County? Is it perfect like it's portrayed? Pretty much. Having said that, I would love to live in a place like, I don't know, like on the East Coast, like in Maine or Massachusetts, or the Northwest seems lovely, Oregon, that kind of thing. But Orange County, it depends on what you prefer. It depends on what your preferences are. Do you like, seasonal weather, or do you like it to be lovely every day of the year in terms of, 75 and partly sunny? Because that's pretty much the same weather here all the time. I mean, it gets hot and stuff, but it doesn't ever really get, extreme in either direction. I chose Tustin because of the school district. I've lived all over Orange County, though. I've lived in Anaheim. So I've lived in, let's see, Laguna, Newport, Huntington Beach, Anaheim, Orange, Tustin. Is that it? Yeah, those are all the cities that I've lived in. It's very pricey. It's very pricey. The house what we paid for the house we're living in now, I can't even begin. I haven't not yet lived in Irvine. I can't even begin to see how far that would go. Just to go a little bit like Yucaipa. I could buy 3 of these houses in Yucaipa. I've never lived in the IE. No, never. I've been no, never lived in the IE. I probably wouldn't move to the Bay Area. It's a lovely place to visit, but I would never move there. It's just way, way too expensive. If you think Orange County is expensive, try living in the Bay Area. The money doesn't go as far there even as it does here. The IE is the Inland Empire, Riverside, San Bernardino, that kind of thing. The high desert, well, Palm Springs. I would live in Palm Springs, sure. Yeah, no, there's not a lot of draw for me to go to the IE. I'll say that. Yeah, Joey Bolden says if you don't make at least 100 grand, you won't even barely get by. That's kind of true. Yeah, that's kind of true. Giovanni Gonzalez, get the $2 from our family to yours. Happy holidays. Thank you very much, Giovanni. It takes 2 incomes here, at least 2 decent incomes to own a home, that kind of thing. I did not see that. I didn't even know the truckers were here. I didn't not even know the truckers were here. Yeah, no, I know some people are surprised by that statement, but it's true. 200 grand a year for Newport Beach sounds about right. Yeah. There's nothing cheap in Newport. There's no well, there's apartments and stuff, which I lived in apartments in Newport Beach about 20 years ago, 25 years ago. Big Thunder Mountain is not open yet. No, that does not open until November 5th. How's the golf course, Kathleen? I was looking at houses at the. How many golf courses do you have, and do they all have homes on the golf course? Because we're looking for a place to settle, like to retire a little bit. And I was looking at Ukaipa because Liz was just up there for her Oktoberfest or October thing, and it's lovely up there. She says they have seasons, like you said, and I was looking at homes that are on golf courses, but I'm not sure how many there are. Sacramento's not cheap either. What happened? How did this conversation get into home prices and how expensive it is? Let's get some Disney talk. What are we talking about today? There's lots of news. There's lots of news to talk about. We do not have 4 seasons. No, we do not. I mean, it gets colder and a little bit rainier, but we don't get snow. The colors don't change. Nothing like that. Have I heard anything from Marius Knight? So I just put out a video, Grace. I just put out a video today on that very topic. You should watch Fresh Baked. Will any of them shut down or under maintenance during the Christmas season? Well, I mean, unless something breaks down, but it's whatever the case is now. No, I don't think so. There's nothing expected. No expectations for that. Do you think the criticism on Chapek is overdone? Again, I don't know how to put it on a specific person. Disney, I believe the criticism of Disney they've earned it. Disney has earned the criticism. Whoever it is that's actually making those decisions, I don't know. Some of them are Chapek, some of them are Tomorrow, some of them are Patrak. So I mean, it could be any one or all of those people. But I think of it as a whole. Disney has earned the criticism that they've received recently. I won't be able to have any thoughts on Genie Plus until I try it out, but so far, from what I've seen, it doesn't. I don't know why anybody buys it, to be honest. Am I going to Dapper Day? I'm trying. I don't have a date yet. I don't have a reservation yet. Kelly Meyer, do you think the app knows when a key holder is trying to get a Rise Pass and favors daily ticket holders instead? I've heard that key holders aren't getting passes as often as before keys came out. I've heard that too, but I don't know if it's true or not. But I've heard that as well, anecdotally. But I haven't been able to, vet that or confirm it. You're never going to be able to confirm that. But that's not the first time I've heard that rumor. Well, there you go. Loving This Life says, I have the Dream Key and always get a Rise return time. You know what I got to do? I got to try to get one. I haven't tried to get Rise in a while. Maybe when I go to the park next, I'll give it a shot again and see what happens. Can you first enter Disneyland through downtown Disney monorail? Yes. Do you think Trans back in January? No, but soon after that. It may be February. Have you ever met Mr. Dapper? Justin Scard on Dapper Day. Not on Dapper Day. No, yes. I have seen, well, not as Mr. Dapper, no, but Justin's lovely. I love Justin. I'm proud to consider him a friend of mine, and Allie for that matter. He's a cool cat. I like Justin a lot. Christopher Quinn, get the $5. At the end of the day, if I can walk down Main Street or stand at the Rivers of America and watch the Mark Twain, everything can be fixed. I was saying something similar. All that stuff, all the complaints go away as soon as I enter the park, and I'm happy. And then I start, and then you leave, and then you hear all the Twitterverse and everything. But being at Disneyland is still pretty great, in my opinion. Mr. Robin Nass, give the $5. I got a last-minute can't-pass opportunity to go to Disneyland Thanksgiving through Saturday. Will you be there? Do they do anything special? Carnation Cafe has a Thanksgiving meal, but just the day of Thanksgiving. So you would have to get a reservation or try to just, it would be very difficult. Otherwise, no, they don't do anything for Thanksgiving at Disneyland. I don't know if I'll be there or not. My calendar for November is very wide open at the moment. I can't plan that far in advance. I don't have any dates at all for December and only half of November, so I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Rob W, give the $5. Pretend America Sings and Country Bear Jamboree make a comeback for some magical reason. Which one are you more excited to see? America Sings. I would rather see America Sings because I like the when it go. I thought that was fun. I enjoyed that. I know it's never going to come back, but when they did it, I enjoyed that. Brian G, get the $5. Thank you very much. As did Laramie on location. This is Cord. I hacked Laramie's account. High five me, David. Done. You guys remember Cord? Are you going to be at Disneyland on November 5th? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. Whatever happened to Cord? He's still there. We don't talk about Cord very much these days. Jessica, if you purchase Genie Plus, do you have to ride all the rides in one day, or can you spread them out on a multi-day ticket? Well, Genie Plus is just for one day. You don't have to ride them all, but it's only good for one day. You can't spread it out. You have to buy a new Genie Plus every day that you go to the park. So if you have a multi-day ticket, you would have to buy Genie Plus once each for each day. What's the one huge rumor that you shouldn't talk about that you're going to anyways? I don't have any huge rumors at the moment. I have some vague news about Fantasmic, but I'm not ready to talk about that yet. It is expensive, yes, every day. Desiree Stubber, give the $5. Does all Halloween disappear November 1st? Yes. Like they flip a switch and it's gone. The night of. They work all night, take it down, and November 1st, it's as if it never happened. There's no date yet, Chris, for Main Street Electrical Parade. We don't know when it'll be back. I'm guessing spring is my guess. Doggies, I recently signed, became one of your Patreons. It's been fun looking at your posts. Thank you very much, Doggy. What's your opinion on capacity compared to pre-COVID times? I feel like we're probably at about 75 or 80% of how things used to be. The crowds are there, We're just not all the way there. We're still not getting any of those super bonkers days yet. And we won't get the super bonkers days until they increase the total capacity. No, I will not be there this Saturday. This Saturday is a family birthday party. Me and a bunch of my family members are all born in October. So we have one big party every year, dinner party. So I'll be doing that on Saturday. So I will not be at the park at all this weekend, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Sunday is Halloween, right? If you have a Magic Key reservation for DCA on an Oogie Boogie night and go to Disneyland, will you get penalized? No. You just have to, all you do is have to go through a turnstile. It doesn't matter which one. If you get there late or whatever. Can Dream Key holders park at Mickey and Friends without a park reservation? Yes. Yes, they can. Sophia was born on the 26th. Her birthday was 2 days ago. When will we start seeing the effects of Disneyland Forward? Not for a long time. Long time. They won't even break ground for a while. Years, I'm talking about. D.D. Williamson, do you think the 1 p.m. park hopping will stay forever? The 1 p.m. park hopping will stay as long as the reservations do. When reservations end, so too will the 1 p.m. thing. But as long as there's reservations, it'll be 1 p.m. Rita Lowy, get the $5. I just found out of your YouTube channel a couple days ago and I subscribed. Well, thank you very much, Rita. How is it? How is it? I want to know. I want to know how it's possible that any Disneyland lover out there in the YouTube universe doesn't know about Fresh Baked already. Like, what's it take? YouTube, tell me, how is it that these people don't know who we are yet? I want to know. What do I got to do to reach more Disneyland lovers out there? I suppose I should advertise or something like that. Guys, should I? It's craziness, right, Dee Dee? We've been around for 9 years, and people are just now finding it. It cracks me up. Oh, my God. I know it's not the same show it used to be, but still, my goodness. We go to Disneyland every week. Yeah, be on TikTok. You're probably right. I haven't been doing as much TikTok as I had hoped to do by this point, but I'm trying. There's a lot, man. I'm one man. Stephen Crawford, hey, anybody want to run my TikTok? Stephen Crawford, give the $10. How would you handle not having the train at Walt Disney World for 4 years with no end in sight? I also love the new Walt's Lodge themed Christmas gear. Stephen, I don't even know how to answer that question. I did it for a year, and I almost lost my mind. I almost lost my mind not having a train for a year. I also love the Walt's. Yeah, the Walt's Lodge stuff looks great. Do more Instagram. People are just. I can't. I wish I could. I wish I could do all that. God, man, yeah, who's gonna run my TikTok? I already have somebody running my Instagram. Yeah, there are a lot of Disney vloggers, but none that have been around as long as we have, right? I mean, who's been doing it longer than Fresh Baked? I don't know. Remember when we didn't have Disneyland? Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I think people keep saying TikTok. I think you're right. I'm going to have to do that. Any news on a villain event being rescheduled? There is no villain event that I'm aware of. They didn't plan one, did they? You know, I never did get a play button from YouTube, Sharon. No, I didn't. But I think you have to ask. I'm not sure, but I never bothered. I don't care. This stuff it's not important to me. What am I going to do with it? Nate Hadley, get the $5. Thank you very much, Nate. People ask me, hey, how's it feel to have 150,000 subscribers? And I'm like, I don't think about that at all. Because I don't, that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't, the 150, as long as it only matters if they watch. If I knew that 150,000 people were watching every single video, then I would be like crazy about that. Did somebody just say Adam the Woo's here? Adam the Woo here. Adam, hey, where'd you hear that from? He says that I know the tram should be coming back by next month. That doesn't sound right. Hey, Adam, did you hear that from here? Where did you hear that? Be yourself gifted $5. Can I message you this on the 16th to see if we can get together on the 17th? My wife and I anniversary. I don't even know if I'm going to be in the park that day. No, that's not fake Adam. I don't think. The Daily Woo? Yeah, no, that's Adam. Now I'm stuck. Well, maybe it is. You could be. The real Adam had a capital W. Is that right? I don't know. That looks, because it's the same avatar, but you could easily copy that. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Oh, you're right. I think the W is capitalized. Have I fallen to some shenanigans? Have I fallen to some shenanigans? I fell to a fake Adam the Woo? That's funny. Why would somebody go to all that trouble? Honestly, why would you do that? Like, what are you doing with your life that you got to do that? What are you doing? What are you doing? Fake Adam the Woo. What are you doing? Man, get a new hobby. But why, Dan? Why? Why? What do you get out of it? Honestly. It's so pointless. Why? Okay, so why troll? I don't understand it. I swear, I don't understand it. But maybe, I don't know. I just, too much time in your day, I guess. I don't know. All right, where are we? Guys, let's get back on track. Like Ashley Salgado, who's gifting us $2. Thank you very much, Ashley. What is game over? Any updates on the Merriest Nights? Yeah, check out our YouTube video that we did earlier today. The news video. We open with Main Street Electrical Parade, but there's more. There's more news. Damn it, Cammy. Cammy, I have gone months, literally, without losing the game. And now you got me losing the game. Cammy. And now Adam's lost the game. Everybody watching this live stream right now just lost the game. Why? Do you think reservations will go anytime soon? Not anytime soon, no, but they'll go away eventually. Disney Steve, you can't deny it. You lost the game. Whether you want to fall, or are you talking about Adam the Woo? I'm not sure. Tron within this decade? No. Tron is scheduled to open in 2037. Anthony Higgins gifted $10, and he's apparently wrecked his chair. These are some interesting little animations. Crystal, what are your thoughts about being in the park on a rainy day? Do you still love it and get a good experience? I'm 50-50 on that because yeah, it's great. It should be. You'd think it would be great, but the problem with rainy days is that A, it's raining, and two, everybody's trying to do the same thing you are, and that is trying to find things to do on a rainy day. Everybody's trying to do the dark rides. Everybody's trying to stay, do shopping or stay indoors or whatever. So when you walk around, sure, it's lovely. There's fewer people out in the streets, but as soon as you try to do something, it's kind of a nightmare. We went on Monday and we got soaked, and we were there for maybe 3 or 4 hours, and we left. I thought I broke my camera. I used Grandpa on Monday. We vlogged with Grandpa on Monday because I didn't want to risk damaging Fancy Cam. Thank you to Disney Steve for the $3. I didn't want to risk damaging Fancy Cam. It's a good thing I did because I thought maybe I did damage Grandpa. But they both survived. What are you doing, Dennis? Dennis, what are you doing? Nate Hadley, get the $5. What's going on, Dave? Big fan. I'm a pro baseball player in the minor leagues. Do you think it's a good idea to buy Enchant Pass if only here for 6 months? Enchant? No. Because I believe that's got a very strict schedule for all the way through the holiday season. So if you're going to buy Enchant, wait until January, February. Oh, hey, Crystal. Love you guys. Hi, Joe. Dan Shaw, what major event, line in the sand, series of events, etc., do you suppose it will take for reservations to go away? People not showing up. That's what it'll take. People to stop buying tickets. If they feel like they're not selling enough tickets, then they're going to have to open it up to more. They have to get rid of reservations to allow for more pass holders to come in to sell more passes. So, but if they're selling single day tickets at a rate that they're happy with, they're not going to get rid of reservations. That's the bottom line. If they're selling single day tickets and multi-day tickets at a rate that they are happy with, reservations will stay. Yeah, Nate, if you're going November 15th, you're probably not going to get a reservation. It'll be very difficult to get one because there's a lot of blockouts, and those dates that aren't blocked out are going to be booked, and you would have to be super hyper vigilant to try to get one of those. You're better off, just getting a couple single day tickets, I think. Do I think Bob Chapek will be ousted? No, I don't. Adam Mark gets a $20. Thank you very much, Adam. Hanging out at Lamplight, watching Fresh Baked is a maze. Happy belated birthday. What's it like hanging out at Lamplight right now with an empty World of Color lagoon? That was not the real Daily Woo. No, Chris. By the way, good luck, Nate. I hope you make it. I hope you make it. I used to love baseball. I don't watch baseball as much as I used to at all. I'm trying to follow the playoffs, but as soon as the Dodgers, left the scene, I'm an Angels fan. But baseball used to be my number one thing. I used to collect baseball cards, and I used to know every stat. I played fantasy baseball all the time. So, but I sports ball. I stopped following all sports balls basically. And now I just follow golf, and that's it. That's the only thing I can keep up with now. But good luck to you. Good luck. Okay, where are we? Do you expect any surprises at Marius Nights? I don't expect them. I'm hoping for some surprises, but I'm not expecting them. I've driven by Castle Park in Riverside many times with the hopes and intent of wanting to go there someday, but I've never gotten around to it. Justin, hey, Justin says, I'm looking forward to watching your opening of the Disneyland Forward expansions 30 years from now. Yeah, I'm going to try to get on the media list today. I'm going to start working on that today and see how that goes. What are some of the golf courses you like to play at or near your home? Well, it's been a minute, and I've only really done the public courses. I've played, I used to play Meadowlark all the time. Mile Square, I used to work at Mile Square Golf Course back in the day, so I played a lot of Mile Square. What else? I've played Seacliff a few times. That's a very nice course. I'm trying to think what other local golf courses. El Prado, Chino Creek, Los Serranos out in the Chino area. I've played Costa Mesa a couple times, or I mean a bunch, I should say. Both courses, obviously. Mesa Linda, Los Lagos. Joseph Kovalik gifted $5. Just joined your Patreon on the Goofy tier. Thank you for these videos. Hope to see you at the park sometime. Thank you very much, Joseph, for joining. By the way, we got plans for Patreon. I have hired somebody to help us out with... I've never played Tustin Ranch. Can you believe it? It's around the corner from my house. I've never played it, but I'm planning to. I've hired somebody to help me run Patreon. And so starting in November, we're going to be... it's going to get a little bit more beneficial to be a Patreon member in November, and you will be getting Christmas cards this year, for example. Patreon members will be getting Christmas cards this year. I don't know if it's all of them or not. I'm not sure. I think we have to set it at a certain level to make that happen. And we're working on new product, new bennies, that kind of thing. So stay tuned for that. Patreon starting in November. Katie loves bunnies. Get the $2. Tall Katie here. Thanks for all the updates. Thank you, Tall Katie. It was not Ian, no. Just catching up on some of these comments. Sorry, guys. I have played, by the way, I've played Torrey Pines once. Somebody mentioned San Diego, and I just remembered that I played Torrey Pines once. Ian C, get the $5. Do you know when Splash Mountain goes into construction? No, they're a ways off from that still. Thank you for all the great content. Fresh Baked, thank you very much, Ian. Somebody, I think, asked about my handicap. If I had it, I don't have a handicap, but if I had one, it would probably be 10, I think. I used to be scratch. Back in the day when I was young, I was a scratch golfer, and depending on the park or the course that I play, but if I were to play like a random course, a full-size course, I'd probably be at 10, I think. All right. Have you considered a Discord server? Well, to what end? I don't know what Discord is for, to be honest. I know people have them and use them, but I don't know what they're for. JP, Bob Iger said, do not rely solely on data for project. Do you think Bob's comment is a jab executive? I think he was talking directly to Bob Chapek, yes. I do. I don't think I've ever played Skylinks. I played Torrey Pines because I played on my college golf team 100 years ago, and we had a tournament there at Torrey Pines. That was pretty cool. That was really cool. Thank you to Swamp Willie for the $5 gift. No, I get that. I guess I get that Discord is a chat server, but why? Again, why? If I've already got comments Is like, does it give me any sort of like, is there a benefit to having that? I wonder. I'm not trying to diss or anything like that. I'm trying to figure out if there's a benefit for me to have that, and how do I set it up and how do I manage it? I've never played Green River. Sorry, no. I don't know why, because I've gone. It's on the way to El Prado and Los Serranos, but I've never gone to Green River. The Tomorrowland revamp is not happening. No, we're a long way from that. That's got kicked down the can. We did a whole podcast on that again the other day. John Boo says it could be a Patreon perk. Yeah, but I can't be on it. That's the thing. Like, I don't have time. I really don't. I would love to, but I just don't have time. There's 5 videos, like I said, that I got to make after I'm done with this. So how am I supposed to fit that other stuff in there? I don't know. How am I supposed to do that? World of Color estimate is around February. That's my guess. What can Disneyland do with Garden Walk? Literally nothing, James. Nothing. Garden Walk, if I understand it, there's a rider, there's a clause in the purchase agreement for that property that it has to remain hotel space for something like 30 years. It has to remain in its present use for 30 years or more, or something like that. I can't remember what the number is. So even if Disney bought it, they couldn't turn it into a park. They wouldn't be allowed to, per the purchase agreement. Not per the city, although I don't know, they may be tangentially involved, but the purchase agreement states that. Is it 8 o'clock yet? Not yet, 15 minutes, okay. Okay. Oh, there's Evan. Hey, Evan. Evan, get the $20. I'm not sure how well tickets are selling, but all weekend dates are available for both parks after Halloween. Do you think that may mean they're not getting the ticket sales they wanted? Well, I've seen it go either way. If you try to buy a ticket for this week, they're booked. And I think that's where they measure it. That's what scares me the most, is that single day tickets for now are not available. And so I should say as a pass holder, that's what scares me the most. They're selling all of the single day tickets that they can for the next 4 or 5 days, and that's probably rolling. And it's going to get even more so during the holidays. They're going to sell more and more single day tickets. I had this conversation a couple months ago when we were talking about annual passes versus single day tickets, and I said, I don't know why they would sell annual passes until January, because I thought that they could sell enough single day tickets to keep the park full without dipping into annual passes. And I think I was closer to right than wrong on that, based on what I'm seeing right now. They're selling a bunch of single day tickets, and look at the calendar for single days, and you'll see that they're sold out for a couple days. Let's see. Hey, Jesse, Jesse says, been trying to get Blue Bayou reservations, spent $70 on Mouse Watcher for different days, different times, and every notification I get for an opening, it's gone by the time I click one button. You have to pay whether or not you get your reservation? Is that correct? That's bad, man. Because how do you know that that's, like, You know what I mean? Like, are you just taking their word for it that the reservation was open? And how many? Boy, that means there's so much competition. If that's true, oh, that's awful. God, I feel so bad for you people. I really do. I feel so bad for people that go through that. So you're paying that money, and you can't even, because they can't book it for you because that's probably illegal, I think. I don't know if illegal is the right word. That's just very black hat, I think. Man, that is awful. I'm sorry. Christopher Quinn, gifted $5. I just heard Bob Chapek just announced they will bring back Superstar Limo. How is it a free, Dan, I don't get it. How is it free and $10 a month? Valerie K wants to know what Superstar Limo is, you guys. Valerie, I don't know how to tell you. Just go find a video on YouTube. But Superstar Limo was the ride that was there before Mike and Sully to the Rescue, the Monsters, Inc. ride. Monsters, Inc. is a skin, it's a reskin of Superstar Limo. They didn't change, all they did is change, the track and everything is the same. Matter of fact, they even repurposed one of the, or more than one maybe, I don't know, the animatronics, the, what's his name? What's the guy's name? The guy, this guy. You know what I mean? What was his name? Drew Carey, that's right. The Drew Carey character with the cards is now what do you call it? The guys with the CDC or whatever. Ryan Gordon gives it $28. Thank you very much, Ryan. Thanks for being the best source for all things Disneyland. Any thoughts on what they are doing with that weird path to Toontown? Well, I'll say this. Hey, if there's any constructionizers out there, matter of fact, I gotta catch back up with Dustin. He emailed me earlier. Do they put rebar? Do they place rebar in a place where they're gonna put a planter? CDA, yeah. I said CDC, but same difference, I guess. Do they put rebar if they're going to make a planter? They do. I thought rebar was just for concrete. If they're going to put... Yeah, it's for concrete. So if they're putting rebar, because I got video, hopefully we'll have it soon. So if there's rebar going all the way across, because if you look at that now, there's rebar in the dirt. Can they still put a planter on top of that? Or would they, is that even necessary? For when the hurricane comes. Most planters are made from concrete. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. You know what? I'm going to run this by Dustin. Dustin, I don't know if you're in the chat or not. I don't know if you still watch these, but I'm going to email you soon, Dustin. I'm going to try to email you soon with what I got. Well, I guess that's what I'm asking, though. If there's rebar, that means they're going to pour concrete. So if they're going to pour concrete, does that exclude them putting in, then after that, a planter? Does it go rebar, concrete, planter? Is that the order of operations? I don't think it's time yet for the beignets. Let me check. Nope, can't do it yet. I know why they use rebar. I know why rebar is used. I'm just trying to ask if it's necessary, if the end result is going to be a planter. That's what I'm asking. The footing is not ready for me. I mean, the button, I'm not, I can't push the button yet. It's not time yet. A planter, well, Oh, God. Yeah, that's confusing, you guys. This is confusing me. Okay, Sonia says they put it in the corners, but the rebar I saw went all the way across from one end to the other. One long line of rebar all the way across, I think. What do I think of candy being added to mobile order? I don't see a problem with it. Why not? Silicon Valley, if there is no wood form, the rebar wouldn't go in yet. Well, there is no wood form. It's just, all I see so far on that path is concrete. There's nothing, I don't see any forms for wood or anything. I don't know. It's hard. They would not put a concrete slab under a planter. Boy, this is fascinating. Laramie, true or false? Candy corn tastes like rebar. False. Candy corn is delicious. It's not a fountain. Well, that would be neat if it was, though. That would be a cool feature right there. I would enjoy that. Ooh, candy corn. Laramie, I will fight for candy corn forever. It gets a bad rap. I mean, it's not my favorite candy, but people hate it. Candy corn tastes just like sugar. Well, that's the whole point of candy, isn't it? It's not a tuma. What are the prices for Disney Festival of the Holidays? It's not an event that you pay for. It's part of going to California Adventure. Have you had the Thanksgiving dinner? Wait, Laramie, does it taste like Thanksgiving dinner? Is that a real thing? When will virtual queues end? As soon as there's less demand for an attraction. Oh, candy corn much greater than sugar babies. I don't even like sugar babies. They do change the fireworks show for Christmas, yes. Do you think it could be a handicap ramp with concrete instead of brick? No, I don't think it's a handicap at all. There's no need for it. The entrance to Toontown is a very even, wide, gentle grade. There's no reason to have a handicap entrance. Jason Eatman, get the $20. Thank you very much, Jason. Sorry, probably off subject. While listening to the podcast this week, Ron and you put a thought into my head. VIP tour for a super splurge trip I'm taking before surgery. Am I insane? Well, if you can get 6 people to split the cost with you, it's less insane. But you know what? I just don't understand the VIP tours, to be honest. I really don't. I get it if you're a celebrity because you need, to manage that. But as a regular guest, I don't want to go to Disneyland that way. Now, but I'm not the person to ask because I go to Disneyland so much that I don't see a need for it. So I can't speak for the average person. I don't know. That's just not for me. I don't know. Katie loves bunnies. Gifted $5. Did you hear about the petition on change.org to remove Chapek? I don't understand change. Somebody explain to me petitions at change.org. Do they ever do anything? Like, is there ever a result after doing the petition? Does it ever get anywhere? Do people just say, "Oh, that's nice. There's a petition. Moving on"? Honestly, this is an honest question. I'm not trying to be, snarky or anything, but do they ever get anywhere? Silicon Valley Life, gifted $5. Rebar by itself is a trip hazard. Hurry up and trip over it. Free passes for life. To grab attention. Okay, I get that. Gain visibility. But so, okay, what's the point of their reaching a certain number of signatures then? So, but there is no literal result, right? So, like, it doesn't ever actually accomplish a very specific goal. Like, it draws attention, but let's say the goal is to get 100,000. There's no victory at the end of that, right? There's no victory. The thing doesn't happen. Chapek doesn't get fired if they hit a certain number of. Oh, there it is! Boom! I hit the button. Hey, Andre, are you still around? Andre, the button has been hit. Andre, if you're around, if you're listening, Andre, your number is 6335, and it's ready. Yeah, I have a feeling he's not here. Andre, give him my name. 6335. All right, does that mean it's time to go? Oh, it is. It's been an hour. Do VIP tours get to go in front of the line? Pretty much, yes. You get to go in, through the exit pretty much on any ride, I think. Or I don't know if it's just Fast Pass rides or if it's all of them. But then again, there's no Fast Pass. So, yeah, you basically get to go in. You don't have to wait in line, I don't think. Right? Am I right on the VIP? Guys, I've never been. I have no education on this. Am I right? All rides. Yes, they do. I'm right. Okay. I wasn't sure. Front of the line. And I guess if that's important to you, see, rides aren't that important to me, so that's why I don't really care about VIP. And I guess they do give you some, behind the scenes type info or history or whatever, which is good too. But it's mostly like low hanging fruit, I think. You're not getting any inside info, right? Andre's here. He's on his way, right on. Well, that's a relief. Andre, if you get a chance, if you're watching this, if you're still here, Andre, take a picture and tag us with you and your beignets so that people know this is what you get when you watch a Fresh Baked live stream. You get beignets with chocolate and strawberry. All right, guys, I got to go. It is bedtime for my baby girl, and it's time for me to get back to work. I have been hanging out here for long enough. Thank you guys very, very much for joining us this evening. I love you guys. I love spending this time with you. I love that you want to spend your time with me. Makes me happy that you're all eager to talk to me on a Thursday evening. So be safe out there, you guys. Be kind to one another. Fresh Baked.